OmegaPit Vs Skynet18 from ONM. So this was like a match I had ages ago, back in September, and it was against Skynet, and it was a roulette match because I was bored, or we were bored, or you know, we were just bored, and wanted something out of difference. So he leads with a aaaaaaaaages, and I predicted a taunt and just gyrable straight away because I'm sexy like that, and he gets self-rocked up, which is kind of fail, but oh wells. So he brings in Dustmar now. I'm just gonna gyro ball it because I'm an idiot and I know that does nothing, especially now with a burn. So I gyro ball and see that he's got will-o-wisps, so I know I can't bring in any physical hitters. So I switch out now and go to King Jar, but he switches out and goes to Celebi, which is I suppose bad. No, not, I don't know, it depends. So he goes for a calm mind, and I just go straight for the Dragon Pulse because I know that wasting my time with rain darts would be like wouldn't make any difference really. So I switch out and go to Bic, and he goes for another calm mind. So I'm just gonna go for a fake out now, get some damage on it, and it does a fair amount. So because I've got Shadow Claw on this, that's what I do, and yeah, that does good amount, gets a crit, but he button passes, which is fail. And he brings in his oh so fabulous thingamabob. I can't really say the name right now, and yeah, I double hit that. It's not bad damage. He goes for a discharge and somehow, oh yeah, alright, yeah, then paralyzes me. I'm just gonna stay in because paralyzed Bics are fail, so yeah, just leave him in for death order because I won't be able to use him later on. Although I could use him later on, like kamikaze switching or something. No, he was gonna die from self-rock, so yeah. So I'm just gonna bring in Big Ben now because I can wall him, and he goes for a magic coat. I go for hypnosis, that fails though because I'm statused. I'll go for another hypnosis again because I can, and he withdraws his thingamabob, and I just go for hypnosis, get that, and this Celebi, even at the amount of HP it's at the moment, it's a real pain in the backside later on in the game. So he switches out, goes to Headache. I switch out and go to Roulette. Now I predict the switch, and I go for a Shadow Ball, yeah, because I predicted the switch, and yeah, Shadow Ball does a good chunk, and I'm True Respect as well. So I stay in, go for another Shadow Ball because I know I can take one Psychic from him, and yeah, I get the special defense shot, but it doesn't matter. He goes for an Ice Beam, and yeah, I live that because Roulette has good special defense. So I finish it off with a Shadow Ball now, so I can do that. So he brings in his Porygon Z. I can't do anything because I'm locked into Shadow Ball. So I switch out and go to my King Jar, which can do like wall it a bit, I suppose. So that does Ice Beam does a good amount, I suppose. I go for straight in for the Surf, and he goes for a discharge, and luckily he doesn't paralyze me. So I go for another Surf again, and I think that finishes it off. Yeah, but I still go down to Life Orb. So I bring in Big Ben again, and he brings in Headache. I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake because Gyro Ball won't do much either. He goes for a Head Smash, and considering it's not very effective, it does a good chunk. So I Earthquake, and that does nothing because I'm Bird. I'm gonna switch out now, and I go to my Flygon because I resist Heads, Rock. And yeah, it still does bigger chunk. So I go for an Earthquake here because I want to hit it super effectively in case he doesn't switch, but he does, and I just stay in now and go for the Draco Meteor. And yeah, it doesn't quite finish him off, but he goes for a Knife Punch, and that does finish me off. So I've got who've I got left? Roulette, that's right. I'm praying he doesn't have Shadow Sneak. I go for the Shadow Ball. I should have gone for the grass move. Yeah, and I don't know. So he brings in Headache now, and I think that I might be able to finish it because I'm Trick Spec, but I don't. He lives and waterfalls and kills me. So I bring in my second last mon, which is Leafeon, and go straight for a Leaf Blade. Now he brings in Celebi here, and this is where the beginning of my end commences. I go for a quick attack that does nothing. No, I should have gone for the Swords Dance, but I didn't. So yeah. So next turn I go for the Swords Dance. He goes for the Calm Mind, and yeah. I go for the Swords Dance again. He goes for another Calm Mind, and I go for another Leaf Blade. I should have gone for the Swords Dance again. He goes for another Calm Mind. So I quick attack just to see how much that does. It does nothing. He Grass Knots, and it's a 3-hit KO. So I've got like, I should have gone for a Leaf Blade there. Because I was just trying to get the crit hacks, but I never got it. So I Leaf Blade, and that does like the same amount as quick attack. So doesn't look very good for me unless I get a crit. I Leaf Blade, and that doesn't crit. But look at that damage. That's just, oh my god, I need a crit. If I'd have got a crit, then if I'd have Leaf Blade in earlier turns, I think it might have won me the match, maybe. So he Grass Knots, crits me, and the game is over. So good game, Skynet. I'll see everyone later. Bye.